Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. Well, I want to take you through the count here. I want to take you through the different options because the GALA is currently at a key turning point, at a key decision point here. You're not saying it will turn here, but it's at a key decision point. And hopefully the video makes you understand that. So, sorry, the overall count here still suggests that off the December low, that we rallied in a 5-wave move. In 5 waves. Got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there, and we came down in an A, B, C structure. I count that as a wave W, the move up as an X wave, and the move down now as a Y wave. We have lots of WXY structures in crypto at the moment. They are fairly common in crypto, not more common than ABC structures, but they are fairly common. They're not so common in other asset classes, like for example, commodities don't do them so often, but because crypto is so volatile, crypto is so still new, a lot of very sentiment driven. You see these more complex corrections quite frequently still, and at the moment we seem to have a wave of WXY structures everywhere. But yeah, 3 waves down clearly. We have a corrective move up, which is also a fairly clear 3-wave move. If we zoom in a little bit here, you can see that nicely. And then just that ABC structure down. And, here we need to understand that we are in the C wave, that the C wave consists ideally of 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but that also GALA could have bottomed already. I mean, we're at a point where I say, okay, in the bullish scenario, either we've bottomed or we get one more low. Currently preferred scenario would be one more low. Okay, and that's just purely because one wave would be missing in in an ABC structure, and we haven't broken resistance. I did give you, I think last week, this resistance here, going all the way up to 3.47 cents. That was never broken. Yeah, we were rejected basically at the 50% retracement level, and because we have seen only a corrective rally in 3 waves, and because we haven't broken resistance, I have to assume we make one more low until the chart proves that something more bullish is going on. How could we have bottomed if I say one more wave is missing? Well, very simply, the Y wave itself could be a WXY structure. Now that would be clearly a little bit more, even more complex, but it's possible. Now, if we now zoom in a little bit, we say that, okay, why do I say it's only a wave 4? Well, first of all, again, we got rejected at resistance and the move up is only in 3 waves. So the move up could be a WXY structure in itself. I did have that count on the chart previously. I did take it off just to make it more clear and less messy on the chart. Now, if we have 3 waves up, doesn't mean it has to go down. No, nothing ever has to happen in these markets. It's best if you embrace an uncertainty mindset. However, probabilities would suggest we go down, or at least we need to see proof first that it goes up, because the rally clearly is a 3-wave move. So what are the possibilities for a rally in a 3-wave move? Well, first of all, in this case, what we could get is this. That would be a wave 1, a 3-wave move in a wave 1. Then this move down would be a wave 2. But in my opinion, it needs to turn around literally now. Then we could get a 3rd wave. That would, by the way, also be a corrective wave, ABC. And we could get a 4 and a 5. Yeah. So, and that would be the only way, in my opinion, how it could be more bullish. I mean, a real bullish breakout pattern would only be possible from here as a diagonal, because this move up is so clearly in 3 waves. Problem is, and I did explain that yesterday, in an AB or WXY or ABC structure, when you see that to the upside, yeah, I mean, it could become bullish, it could follow through, but really it shouldn't. Okay, so it's all about the difference between what should happen and what could happen. Literally anything could happen in markets, but not everything should happen. And if you learn to trade the should, then you should be good. But just know that should doesn't mean will. And that's just the uncertainty we deal with every day in markets, okay? Because too many people expect certainties. They just aren't there. They just aren't there. So we can really only focus on should, the ideal structures. Yeah, but of course, not always the ideal structures, they don't always work out. But just purely because of that, the focus would still be on one more low, but we've reached the overall turning point. So again, what cannot be predicted can be managed with tactics. If you know that we have reached the larger trend reversal area for the wave 2, that's a lot of golden information for you, okay? Because it can turn around at any point. But without breaking substantially above the 3.5 cent level, I would not consider the more bullish pattern. Even if we break above that level, it could still be bearish. It would just mean a larger bounce. Because if this is a 3-wave move, the move down and the move up, if we only get 3 waves, then we have an extended correction. It could be, okay, another W, X, Y. But I don't think this is going to happen, because if this happens, in the last wave down, we probably come down to low and may invalidate any bullish potential. So for me, it's like, okay, ideally we make one more low now and finish this whole thing off. Or, and how Bitcoin and crypto and everybody is moving here, it's just typically they just do the opposite of what everybody wants. So I can very much imagine that it actually pushes a little higher. And then we can consider the diagonal pattern, but I need to see it fill in before really confirming it, okay? So yeah, it's a tricky situation. If you have 3 waves up, it's always difficult. But the idea is therefore to follow through to the downside. And as I said in yesterday's video, as long as we stay below resistance, the focus is on the downside. Yeah, and then we have key levels, and they haven't changed, at 2.56 cents. That's the 78.6 retracement, and below that, several important Fibonacci extensions, 2.51, 2.42, 2.4 cents. All of them provide good confluence of targets here in this region, and any low could likely see a reaction to that area, okay? But yeah, that's the situation with GALA at the moment. Surely it could move up, but it's just not at the moment expected until price really shows us a 5-wave move into one direction, well, to the upside. At the moment, the move up is just in 3 waves, which of course, makes upside possible, just not the primary expectation. And I mean, if you want to look at a bullish count, and this is of course a tradable setup. If we say, okay, maybe this is going to become something bullish, you could trade it. It's just that you don't really have an edge. Yeah, surely it could work out, but maybe it wouldn't. If this is the wave 1 of a more bullish wave, then this here would be the wave 2, and you could sort of go long against that stop. But I'm not telling you to do this. This is just sort of how to understand this. Of course, you can trade. We're now basically in the support zone for a leading diagonal. Why? Because if we draw the fibs, you'll see that the price came back to the golden ratio. No, to the 78.6 fib level actually. And it shouldn't really drop below yesterday's low in a bullish scenario. So if it does that, it would rather confirm my primary, which would be one more low. So yeah, again, in summary, as long as we stay below 3.47 cents, one more low is expected into that 2.4 to 2.5 cent region. Okay, that's my update about GALA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Also make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You'll find additional content there every day about trading, TA, Elliott wave, some signals as well about different coins. So check that out. And you can find the links for those in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.